Hi, I'm Dylan Tidmore. This is my pre-assessment for the Healthy Living Project, kind of to give you a baseline on my healthiness and kind of how I live my life. To start off, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a very healthy person. Now, to start off kind of with eating, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a healthy eater at all. Especially since I live on campus, there isn't like a lot of healthy eating options compared to when I was at home, I had more healthy eating options. As well as I've just always been a picky eater, and so like for example, I don't really eat that much stuff. I kind of eat Chick-fil-A, I'll go to Aggie Wings. And the only thing I really eat from the cafe is the pizza. And so my weeks long worth of food is kind of just that, plus like some snacks and then like some DoorDash from like Zaxby's or Popeyes. So I don't really eat very healthy, and that's definitely something I need to improve on. But yeah. Now regarding water, I try to drink at least half a bottle a day. Typically I'll drink one bottle, but I think I'm max of drinking two. But I always try to drink water because I think that's just good for your overall health and wellness. And like growing up, my mother like always like embedded that in me. Like every single time there's a problem with me, she's like, "Did you drink water? Did you drink water?" And so like just as a precaution, I just make sure to always kind of drink water. And so yeah, I just make sure to have water in my diet every day. Just make sure like my body's good and healthy and all that kind of stuff. Now, regarding physical activity, I enjoy kind of walking around campus that evening, like for like 45 minutes to an hour, just to kind of like listen to music and just get a different mindset, just kind of forget things. And so I do that for physical activity, as well as I also kind of go to the gym every now and then. I don't have a rigid schedule. I probably should get one, but kind of those two things combined, I would say I kind of like borderline have like a physical activity somewhat. It isn't very crazy or rigid, but just like kind of borderline and kind of basic right there. Now sleep. That's something I incredibly prioritize. I try to get at least 7 hours sleep per day. Other than like biology, I don't really have a lot of early morning classes, and so for the most part, I kind of like sleep in like later, like at maybe like 8-9 hours. But I try to get at least 7 hours a day, just because I hate feeling like groggy and unrested and just overtired. I hate that feeling, and I just feel like I feel like I don't work that well when I'm like feeling like that. I feel like my head hurts. I'm just tired, like my body's crooked, like no. So I make sure I'm always trying to get at least 7 hours a day, just like for overall good health, skin health, mental health, all that kind of stuff. And so I try to make sure I get like 7 hours. Now, I would say the thing that needs the most improvement is definitely my eating. Like I said, I don't eat a lot of stuff. I kind of just eat the same things like fat, snacks, sugar, pizza, like I said. And none of that stuff is really good for my body. And so I would say my eating and my appetite and the foods I differently eat definitely needs most improvement and changing, I would say. So the goals I would like to achieve from this project is I honestly want to hopefully lose like maybe like 3 pounds, and to improve my eating and by implementing more healthier foods in my diet. I decided on this a goal because for the past few weeks, I haven't been very content. I haven't really been feeling great about my body. And I realized that's directly kind of from the food I eat. And I realized that if I want to make my body, I want to look better with my body, I for one do need to do more physical activity. So I do need to start changing my diet, and this is a great opportunity for it. So my plan to reach these goals. So I went out and I bought like raw chicken and raw shrimp, as well as like a little bit of spices, nothing too much. I did some research and I found out that, I plan on grilling it. And so I found out when you grill it, it helps it, for one, when you grill it raw, it helps it lose more fat than when you fry it. And so when I grill it, I get rid of more saturated fat, as well as it has the meat will have lower calories, and it'll have more protein in it for me to eat. And so I'll have more protein in my body, which can actually help me like how my body grow more my muscles and bones rather than just fat, and I can become stronger as well. Another thing I plan to do is carry more bottles of water on me throughout the day, so I have more of an excuse to drink more bottles of water, as well as I don't forget to drink more water. I also did some research and found that the more water you drink, not only does it help clear out your system and your stomach, but increased water consumption throughout the week can actually contribute to weight loss as well. And so hopefully all that together will aid to like the betterment of helping me lose the pounds and making my body look better. And then lastly, I plan on, like I put in my plan, I plan on running for 30 minutes, but instead of like running on a treadmill in the gym, I plan on kind of running like my walking route. Typically I'll run around campus, because I feel like when I work out and I'm just like completely focused on the workout, I don't perform as well. But when I like take my mind off of it, I'm actually able to do it. I do think I perform well. And so hopefully that better performance can help for like a better results within my running, as well as my distance, and all contribute to hopefully all help me lose that weight that I would like to lose by the end of this. And so yeah, that is my goals, and that's my plan for this project, and I hope that I'm able to reach them. Thank you.